Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your post-Valentine's Day love and romance reading. I'm a little hesitant to do your reading, mostly because I've been feeling that a lot of the water signs are feeling very serious. So I was a little hesitant, but I wanted to do love and romance, post-Valentine's Day love and romance. So I really hope it's good. I'm feeling for a lot of Pisces, there's a very serious, heavy kind of, I don't know, it feels heavy. I feel structured. I feel stuck in a box for Pisces. So I gotta tell you, I'm sorry that you always go last, but I, I hope it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Love and romance. Let's get it. Let's get it, Pisces. All right. First card is the Three of Cups. Ace of Swords in the upright. Are we celebrating and having some clarity with that? Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody's upset. Or let's see what else we have. Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Let's get one more. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, Pisces, yes. There's a lot of celebration here. I think you're taking on a new kind of identity, especially outside of the home and just in general. And I think it's also coming into the home as well as within your relationships, within your relationship for your partner and or just within like your family unit. I do feel a sense, like I said, and I was a little hesitant because I do feel that a lot of Pisces are taking on a different kind of persona. And it's a very serious, there's this kind of like vibe of like taking everything very, very seriously, which is a little different for Pisces because Pisces like to they do, say, act, show emotions, based on emotions, making decisions based on emotions. So it's very interesting that with the Ace of Swords here, again, a lot of clarity, communication. I think there's something to celebrate post Valentine's Day. I mean, maybe Valentine's Day was great for you, and that's really, really great. Feeling really good, feeling really good. Lots of conversation, victory, even. I don't know who this Queen of Swords is, and I don't know if you're taking on this personality. She seems a little upset. I don't know if she's a little... She gives me the vibe of being... Sometimes she can be spiteful. Maybe she feels with the Five of Pentacles a little left out. There seems to be somebody within either your home. It could be the person that you're in a relationship with as well. That seems to be a little, they feel like they're taking a back seat to something. Like, are you showing them a certain kind of appreciation? And I don't know if they're not understanding it. I think you're paying attention to a lot of details with the Eight of Pentacles. I think you're trying to be really, really solid within your relationship. Like I said, I think the Pisces are taking on a different kind of persona within the home, outside of the home, like at work. There's a very serious kind of feeling here with the Pisces people that you're taking things very, very seriously, paying attention to a lot of details. I think you may have assumed that what your partner or potential partner may have needed and or wanted is this kind of solid foundation of like having a hefty bank account, or like having like really an abundance of possessions, money. So I feel like you paid attention to a lot of those kind of details, but now I think that you're gonna have to backpedal a little bit, because I do feel strongly that a lot of the Pisces people are paying attention too much to detail that that you wouldn't have really paid attention to. And I think it's kind of taking you away from who you really, really are. Um, I, I almost feel like because of this, I mean, I think you're taking things very, very seriously, especially within a relationship, because I think that you feel obligated to be more serious, to be more structured. And I don't know if that's really working out for you. I think you're assuming that you need to provide a certain level of stability, and it's like I said, a different kind of persona. I don't know if it's really bringing you emotional fulfillment within that. And I think you're taking on a different kind of approach to something, and I think you're very decisive. I just pulled the King of Swords. He's in the upright, so there's a very decisive kind of like really trying to take on a very responsible kind of role within your relationships as well. And I'm really getting the feeling that you're going to reach a moment of clarity with the Ace of Swords and with the Three of Cups, that, you know what, me pretending to be living up to certain kind of standards, if you're within your family, it's expected that, oh, you have to be more like this, you have to be more structured, you have to be more serious, you have to build this kind of foundation. You can't just wake up and do and feel and say whatever you want. I think you're gonna have a realization and a moment of clarity in which you're like, no, wait a minute, that's not me. That's the standards that other people are creating a really good foundation. That works for them. Being serious, that works for them. I think you're gonna have a moment of clarity where you're gonna rediscover why your partner fell in love with you. And it's really just based on like your emotions, expressing your emotions instead of holding them back. I don't want you to work too hard. I don't want you to pay too much attention to details of what's going on in other people's lives, because your life does not have to mirror those people. If you are looking at another couple, or another someone else's, like a friend, and their relationship, and it seems to work where they're both very, like, one is more serious, or the certain roles within that relationship, somebody makes more of the money, the other one stays home, that's not gonna, you're gonna realize that that's not gonna work for you, and that's okay, and that's good. What I want a lot of the Pisces people to do is, yes, it's great if you can be serious, structured, and build like a nest egg at work. If you can turn that off when you come home, if you can. And I think you can. I think you're completely ignoring kind of like who you are on the inside, which is like bringing out emotional. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. It's the Princess of Pentacles in this deck. Again, I think your focus is on foundation, money. I think you think that this is going to bring you a better relationship, because I think you're trying to fill an empty space of emotion. And I think because the emotional value is not there, either it's not being shown to you, or you're not really feeling any kind of emotion, and you're just the shell right now. And I think you're ignoring what makes you a Pisces. And it's also coming out in your relationship. I think you're just kind of ignoring the emotion altogether, because of either, if you're single, you're afraid of allowing your emotions to come out, because nobody has been even remotely impressive enough for you to share your valuable emotions to anyway. So yeah, I think eventually, and in the near future, you're gonna have this realization to come back to, like, wait a minute, this is not, however it works next door, and in their relationship. Like, it works there. It doesn't work for me. So I want you to kind of come back to what being a Pisces is, which is feeling, expressing, giving emotion, and you'll feel fulfillment once you reach that clarity, and you will in the near future. I love you guys. Hope you have a nice remainder of February. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And that's it for love and romance. Love you guys. Bye.